What's up, Eagles fans? Amy Campbell, Fran, Duffy back again with your eagle eye in the sky as the Carolina Panthers prepare to come to Philadelphia. And we're taking a look at their offense, a new offensive coordinator, but a familiar element there, the jet sweep, something that's growing in popularity across the NFL, Fran, but something that the Panthers do especially well. So let's take our first look at this play and tell us exactly what this is, the jet sweep.
Yeah, so anytime you've got some explosive playmakers, both in the slot or outside or at the running back position, you're going to try and get them out into space and then move them across the formation before the snap. And sometimes you're going to hand the ball to them. And you're going to see that here last week against the Washington Redskins. Cam Newton's going to take the snap, hand the ball off to DJ Moore. And now you've got one of your skill players going full speed from sideline to sideline. He's able to stick his foot in the ground and get uphill for a big game. That was 18 yards. And those kinds of plays put stress on those second-level defenders.
Yeah, we've talked about how this is something that's really difficult to defend. Why is that?
Well, it's really hard because what you're doing is you're putting a lot of stress on these guys because they have to be in charge of defending all 53 1/3 yards across from sideline to sideline. So you're looking at these linebackers, even the safeties as well. Those guys all have to be aware of what's going on in the perimeter run game. And so when you do something like the jet sweep, those guys all are going to have their eyes in the backfield. You can already see those guys are starting to point things out. The guy hasn't even entered the frame yet. Here he comes, and you're going to see Alec Ogletree here. You already saw Ray Armstrong. They're starting to point and bark out directions to each of their teammates and say, hey, we need to be aware of what's going on. But really the stress then comes, Amy, in that it's not always going to go to this jet sweep guy, and that's really what they're really good at, is making plays off of that. This is going to be an inside run, a trap play to Christian McCaffrey, and that's going to hit right here, right at that linebacker. So you would say, oh,
he's in a great spot.
It's probably not going to work because what they're going to ask their right tackle to do, they're going to ask Taylor Moton not just block this guy, but also play him inside out. For a 320-pound man to come across, that's a long way to go. You're not going to be able to get on his inside shoulder, right? How are you possibly going to do that? Well, I want you to watch Ray Armstrong. Once this receiver comes across the formation, he's going to react to this jet sweep, and he's going to be expanded, and now there's your block.
Wow.
And you're going to get 70 up here. Here's your lane. That's exactly how it's going to open up. And watch how wide this is for Christian McCaffrey. The C's open up. First down run, a really good chunk of yardage there. A lot of that starts from that jet sweep action in the backfield.
So athletic, Christian McCaffrey. Let's take a look at one more play here of how they do this so well.
Yeah, no question. So, we saw the run game and how it can help on the inside between the tackles, but then also you have play actions off of it down the field, and then also the screen game. We're going to see here a couple weeks ago against the New York Giants. There goes DJ Moore going from left to right with the jet sweep. You got everybody, all their eyes are all going to be focused that way. But really what you're going to do is you're going to release a couple offensive linemen out this way, and you're going to really try and hit your receiver at the bottom of the screen on a screen pass. And now this is going to be Curtis Samuel, and he's going to take this play, and you get great yards after catch, and he goes in for a touchdown. Outstanding play here, great effort to get into the end zone. But that all starts, you're putting that defense at a disadvantage right away because of that jet sweep action. You get them going one way, and you come back and hit them with the opposite.
So the Eagles defense will be stressed by the jet sweep this weekend. Let's take a look at what they did last year in this matchup.
Yeah, so we saw a little bit of the jet last year, and really what it comes down to as a linebacker, when I was at Temple, one of the coaches, they used to really harp on those guys at the second level, keep your eyes on your luggage. So that means that you're going to really just make sure if you're assigned to play the running back, or if you're assigned to be an A-gap player, don't try and do anybody else's job. You just worry about what you've got to do, and if all 11 guys do that, then you're going to be in business. And I want you to watch number 53, Nigel Bradham here. He does an outstanding job of keeping his eyes on his luggage. Yeah, you've got the jet sweep action coming this way, but he's not going to be bothered by that. He's going to keep his eyes in the backfield, know exactly what he's going to do, and he keys and diagnoses this play immediately, because you know what happens? They're trying to get this right guard up to block Nigel Bradham. And if he is held even just for a brief second by that jet sweep, then he's going to get blocked. But watch how quickly he triggers downhill. He's able to defeat that block from the right guard, and he gets in completely untouched for a tackle for loss in the backfield. Outstanding play there by Nigel Bradham. And we've seen those kinds of plays in the past from Jordan Hicks. We've seen them from Malcolm Jenkins. Everybody at the second and third level, it's going to be imperative for them to do that here again on Sunday.
Well, it's certainly a defense that is well equipped to match up against this Carolina Panthers offense. It will be a tough test. It was a great one last year, a close, exciting win between these two teams last year. And of course, we'll have you covered for all of it leading up to the week and beyond at PhiladelphiaEagles.com. So keep it right there.